Leo, how are you? I hope you are well. Thank you for being here. We are going to do love readings for the month of February, Leo. So what we're going to do here is we're going to see what's going on with your person that you're thinking about romantically, sexually, how they're feeling about you, whatever comes through, okay? Whatever I channel, I channel. So we're going to be looking into what's going on with your person, how they're feeling, thinking about you for the beginning of February 2023, the first 2 weeks. And we're going to get additional messages from Spirit to see what else is going on with your person and how they're feeling towards you, what they're thinking about. There is an extended for this reading, and it's going to be an 18+ reading. I have some very, very dirty cards. If you haven't seen my Aries reading, you kind of already know what those dirty cards are. I will show you at the end of the reading what an example of what those cards look like, okay? So you can see what type of messages we're going to be getting from your person with regards to their deepest, darkest fantasies. And I'll talk about more of what that extended is going to entail at the end of the reading. The link to that extended is in the description box below. All right, Leo? All right. I would hope that you would like, share, and subscribe to this reading, especially if it resonates with you. I do appreciate your support. Okay. Love is selfless. This is the 8 of Diamonds, the 8 of Pentacles. All right, we have this right here. Now, I know people usually say that these types of playing cards, you don't read them as tarot, but my guides have asked me to read them as tarot. Now, I have a feeling there's a lot of light coming in. Hopefully, there's not so much glare, but my guides are saying not to worry about it. I love you because you loved me for who I am. This is 3 of Cups, 3 of Hearts, okay? Maybe some of you may have hair like this, okay? Some of you are very different. I mean, very, very different from the norm. This is also indicating that you fell for somebody who is very different from you. The way they dress, they may have tattoos, they may have piercings. Their hair could very well be like that, okay? And other people like, who is that? Like, why do you like somebody who looks like that type of thing? Again, love has no color, love has no look to it. We all know. I don't know you know what I mean, okay? Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Spades, the 9 of Swords. Excuse me. I love... Oh, no. Yes. I love when you give me great advice. Okay. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'm picking it up as the 9 of Spades there. So what I'm getting from this is... With this overall here, you help them feel at ease. Whether you're giving them great advice in the telepathically or in the 3D, they're receptive to it, but they may not act upon it quickly. But I'm hearing you are helping them, Leo, with this advice that you're giving. And I believe that at the beginning of your connection, you help them to overcome certain things, maybe help them to overcome anxiety, to overcome stress, to overcome doubt, despair. There's something about a mental illness here. You've been helping to pacify things for them, and they really appreciate you when you give that advice, okay? And it's actually been really helping them, Leo. And remember, with love readings and stuff like that, it's not just about how they're feeling, thinking, and stuff like that. These are life's lessons. These are teachings. These are helping you to better understand what is going to make a successful relationship. And when you're giving somebody great advice and you're actually helping them, you may not know this, Leo, but you are helping them a great deal, especially if they have a mental illness where they're prone to like negative, dark thoughts, or there's something very close to some of you, your person may have had suicidal thoughts, and you have really been able to speak to them in a way to kind of take them off the ledge, is what I'm hearing. Kind of like when those are negotiators and you see in those TV shows where somebody's standing on the ledge and they're about to jump. You may actually be a negotiator. Or some counselor that really, really helps people talk down, not talk down to them, but you help talk them out of things, okay? So they really like it when you are, you're not judging them either and making it worse for them, because they have dealt with people where they get into this very dark energy and people think, what's wrong with you? You're crazy. You know, they don't give them... what's it called? Solid advice. They don't give them advice that's helpful. Sometimes they're surrounding themselves with people who give them poor advice, and maybe that's what's happened here, because A lot of people gave them poor advice, and it made them feel like shit. They made them feel regretful and shameful with this Nine of Swords. Like, I can't believe I listened to those people. I didn't listen to my heart. I didn't listen to myself. There's also this energy of, because, you know, I love you because you love me for who I am. You know, you didn't judge them. Again, you helped them, and when you saw the dark side of them, you brought the light to it, and that is huge for you to do. Okay, Leo. So and even though they had these things about them, you didn't point that out, or you didn't make fun of them for it. You said, well, that's you, that's okay. There's something about somebody being very sensitive, or a male who cries a lot, who's very sensitive to things, and you've picked up on that, and you kind of help them to cope with that, or help them to deal with that. Or there's something about turning to music or guitar or piano or some sort of musical instrument or some sort of creative activity to help them to deal with their sensitivity, to help them deal with being very different from other people. You know, like owning up to who they are and loving themselves for who they are, right? Because you loved them the way that they are, for who they are. You saw the divinity in them. They're now loving themselves. It's like that song by Celine Dion, Because You Loved Me, right? That's what I'm hearing. You know, you have allowed yourself to see the divinity in them and say, you know what? You're not crazy. I know you're going through dark things, or you have these things about yourself that you regret, you're shameful for, or you're trying to avoid, but I'm here to get you to see that you are lovable, to get you to see that you have to be you. You have to be who you are, right? And love is selfless. With this Eight of Pentacles, like, your person really wants to work on this relationship, and they want to reunite with you. They want to reconcile with you and go celebrate and go have some fun. There's like engagement energy here. They want to go have fun with you because they really love those times that they spent with you. And you, this is tying into Aries' reading, where you allowed them to be themselves. And sometimes they may have apologized in front of you and said, oh, I'm sorry for doing that, because I'm seeing somebody who likes to watch hockey or something, and they get all crazy and yell at the TV, or they get all excited and jump around, you know, and they apologize for it. Why would you apologize for doing something that you want to celebrate, that you enjoy? You're watching sports. Like me, I go crazy when I'm watching football. Like, if I'm recently watching the Dolphins games, I'll curse like a sailor. I'll run around. If you could see me, you would laugh at me when, you know, the Dolphins would make these amazing plays, or, you know, the touchdown or whatever. I would run around like the dining room table in the living room where the TV was, like doing crazy antics. Okay, and I would yell, and I would like chant and stuff and hoot or whatever. And my family, they tell me to calm down. They think I'm crazy. They're like, why does she do this? And I could totally inhibit myself from being who I am when I watch sports, but why? That's who I am. So there's an energy here with, you get crazy about sports, or you know, you do these silly things, or you dress a certain way, you act a certain way, but it's coming from a place of love, but you are being who you are. This is what this person really, really loves about you, because other people have ridiculed them. They put them in a very dark place because they've judged them a lot for being who they are, and that is so, so, so wrong to do, right? And the fact that you've been so selfless with giving them that advice, you put them first in a sense, and you said, you know what, I'm not going to judge them. Let me look at this from a divine standpoint. Like, you really tapped into your divine feminine self and saw the divinity within them, and you kind of went to your guides or angels, or you saw that helping them was going to be better than adding more salt to the wound. Helping them was going to be more beneficial for them. So you've taught this person to be selfless as well, and they really want to work on rebuilding this relationship. They've worked very, very hard on overcoming third-party situations with Three of Cups, with regards to having other people get to their head, or having other people get them to feel more like shit, or to regret what they did. Oh, dude, man, Leo's person really fucked up. You know what? There's not coming back from this now. Like, how are you going to reconcile this person? How are you going to, you know, meet up with them and ask them out on a date? They're not going to give you the time of day or whatever, but your person knows, Leo, that you are very, very different yourself. You're not like other people, and this is what this person sees in you because you see them in that way. You've been selfless the whole time, and you've been really trying to come from a place of love and light, unconditional love and light, a true divine feminine, to help them with whatever it is that they were dealing with. There is something I'm looking at, this parasol, like maybe I'm getting like a beach umbrella or something about that, with again like a meeting up at the beach, or meeting somewhere where there are parasols or there are umbrellas, or you're going to a cafe with these light up umbrellas, or they have a porch with a light up umbrella. I don't know, something along those lines. Being out by a pool, being out by some lit up porch. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Well, I do know, but my person knows what I'm talking about. With this Eight of Diamonds, the Eight of Pentacles here, they really want to work on this. They've also been working very hard on surprising you with a date and meetup. Some sort of date where they put a lot of effort into it. This is again tying into Aries' reading about the strong Taurus energy, Taurus moon energy, where someone's the ambience is important, the lighting is important, the colors are important, where you are exactly at is important for this person. 1111, as I say that. This individual has been working very, very hard, very diligently. I'm getting they've been working through the night at their job or at their business to have the money to take you out on this date, to take you to this concert, to take you to this event, because they want it to be very, very special because of all these energies, because you love them for who they are, and they're very, very appreciative of what you've done, Leo. And you know, you've worked very hard on yourself too. There's also something about you giving them advice because your person could very well have had a drinking problem, because Three of Cups is drinking. Someone who was just trying to escape their problems. They went out a lot, they partied too much, they spent time with friends who were not really helping them out. They kind of dragged them further down to a hole. Maybe they worked a lot to escape, you know, or there was something with being driven by money and working, and then they were like, they didn't feel happy, they didn't feel content with this Three of Cups energy, and they said, you know what, I'm so tired, I'm not going to do anything to kind of mitigate this, I'm just going to drink. You know, I'm tired of having to work for the man, or working so hard to pay off something or pay somebody something, or working so much to try to get away from this very depressive, like kind of suicidal thought energy, this dark energy. It's like, you know what, let me just work, so I have my mind on something else instead of my feelings, instead of what I really need to tackle. All right. Also maybe trying to work very hard to get out of that despair energy, that hopelessness energy, to where when they feel like that, they feel like nothing, they feel worthless, they drink. Okay. You may have actually given them advice and saying, they may have called you out, or you called them out on it, Leo, and said, you know what, I know you have a drinking problem, or I see you're drinking more. You know, you don't need to do that. You know, you should work on the things that you love to do, because Eight of Pentacles is also doing something masterful, or this is your dharma, working your purpose, your life's purpose. Do what it is that you get immersed, you immerse yourself in, and you get lost in, but from a positive standpoint. You know, this individual is, again, I can't stress it enough, Leo, that they're very appreciative of what you've done for them, and now they're going to return that to you, which is why they're working so hard on this event for you, or this date, or setting up something very special for you with this Eight of Pentacles and this Three of Cups here. And they're actually, now I'm hearing they're listening to your advice, Leo, because you've really, really helped them to get out of this really dark mental state. Okay, you may have very well healed them so greatly, Leo, that you've cured them for their mental illness. It's almost kind of like a Jesus type of healing. Okay, that is very, 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 very profound, very significant. So I'm going to go get other messages on, you know, what else, how else your person's feeling, thinking about you. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What else do we need to know about Leo's person? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, please, Sirians, please, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, and guidance, your support, and your clarity. Jeez, again, I keep burning my cards. Somebody's on fire for you. You light their fire. That's why these cards keep landing on my tea lights and stuff like that. Like you are that light. You are that beacon of light, faith, hope for them, to get them out of that despair, that really dark energy. I mean, it's dark, guys. You guys, you've tremendously healed somebody from this. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Okay. All right, so with this energy here, they may have very well looked at you as an option, which is why they're working so hard to make this event, this date with you very, very special, because they first didn't appreciate that advice. They probably looked at you like, who are you to tell me what to do, type of thing, until they realized, oh shit, that is my truth. That is what I'm doing. And this person is helping me because they really care. Love is selfless. And you didn't expect anything from this person, but this person was realizing that they just kept you as an option. And again, they regret that. Nine of Swords, they really regret that, because you were really, really helping them out. And other people that they've dated, this person had a lot of one night stands, but that was because they were trying to avoid the truth. They were trying to avoid being in the dark, and they were trying to find happiness through other people, through other things, through drinking, through working too much, through having one night stands, thinking that, you know, trying to just get their jollies and then they will be fine and be done with it. No, it made this worse for this person. It made them really feel like complete shit, because they knew deep down inside that this was not going to help them, until you came along and kind of set them straight in a sense. You really helped them to realize that to make the decision, and either you choose me or that's it. You may have very well, Leo, told this person, you know what, I'm tired of being an option. You make a decision. Now, you can't force someone to make a decision, right? But you can actually do things for this person to get them to change their mind. And this person's realizing, I don't want any more one night stands because it's not helping me. And this person's really, really regretted, you know, choosing other people over you. But look, Leo, we can't get hung up on that, because there's a lot of lessons to learn. And remember, you're learning lessons from that too, for you to stand up for yourself and say, what is this? I'm not an option. I deserve better, right? You're standing up for yourself too, Leo. So it's like a two-way street. They're learning what's important. You're learning what's important in a relationship. And with the cassette at the bottom of the deck, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. See, this person is, you know, they're also nervous too with this Nine of Swords, because they worked very hard on this offer for you, on setting up this date, this meetup, or whatever this is. It could even be a proposal, an engagement thing, engagement party or something. This event, they worked very hard on this, and they're trying to stop overthinking and replaying events of the past about how they made you an option, that they put you as a notch on their bedpost, that they kept you on that key of rings here. Oh, well, I'll just go back to Leo when I feel like it. They could have also just gone back to you when they had a one night stand and it wasn't what they thought it was going to be, and they weren't you, and they felt really regretful and really shameful with that Nine of Swords energy. And even so, you know, they may have said, you know, I'm not feeling in a good place right now, or whatever, or something, and you just said, you know what, why don't you listen to music, why don't you go walk in nature, why don't you go take care of yourself, do what you love to do, you don't beat yourself up about it. And this person's really overcoming that, replaying those events in their head about them just putting you as an option when they know they shouldn't have. But this person, some of you, they did have a mental illness, and there were a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you knew nothing about. So but because you were selfless and you continued to give them that unconditional love, you told them how to have fun again, how to live again, type of thing, what to do to make them happy. They're starting to realize that you really did care about them, especially when they were struggling so hard with so many things in life that they just couldn't get out of. And they knew that they had to be the ones to get out of that rut. You didn't go in the hole with them, Leo. You gave them the rope, and they had to be the ones to take the rope to climb themselves out of the hole. All right. So they're also letting go of that outdated thinking and conditioning about, you know, oh, you know, you can just go be like Knight of Wands and go have your fun and eat your cake, have your cake and eat it too, and go out on the one night stands, and you don't need any relationship. You don't need to be with someone. You don't need any true intimacy. You don't need to be have like talk about your emotions and things. Somebody here was getting caught up in the programming of the outside world about what love was, or that, you know, everything's, you don't want to be tied down, because apparently some of you, they were tied down, your person was tied down before, and it was a very, it wasn't a good a relationship. I mean, there was a lot of turmoil in that relationship. So, and then after that really toxic relationship, they decided that they were just gonna date around and have options, and they thought you were one of them until they got hit hard when they realized who you really were to them. So it's a matter of let's see what else Leo needs to know about their person. Holy Spirit, please and thank you. So yeah, there's this energy of like really getting over that despair. Like, I can't believe I kept Leo as an option. Why did I do that? But again, guys, this was supposed to happen. You guys signed up for this to learn some serious lessons. This is how it works. Okay, so we have the dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. See, this person's adapting to the changes. They don't want to be a player anymore. And I don't like that player energy, because all players have a mother issue, or they have something deep, dark inside them that keeps them from wanting to commit. There's always something that goes on with these people who like to just have options and date around and have one-night stands, guys, because there's a lack of love here that they had since childhood. So there's also mental illness with that, having this like very distorted view as to what love is, and just like, no, I don't want to commit, I don't want to get into this, I don't want to deal with hurt type of thing. So this person's adapting to these changes, and they are healing, okay, from this connection, and they're starting to realize that you're everything that they need, right? Love is selfless. You give yourself to others, but not in a way that it's Six of Pentacles in the reverse, where you're over giving type of thing. That's where it's imbalanced. You're going to find out about, you know, maybe that they had a mental illness. You're going to find out about, you know, how much you've helped them heal. You're going to find out about, yeah, I kept you as an option, Leo, I'm sorry, but why did I do this? Look at this. It's like they're going to be down on their knees begging you, please, right? That's the Boyz II Men song. Could somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Down on bended knee. Thank you, whoever said that. Maybe they're going to get on your knees and give you another gift. That's what I just heard. But yeah, they're shaking their head in disbelief. They're frustrated, annoyed. Focus on the solution rather than the problem. They're like, why did I do this to Leah? I said that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? But remember, it's lesson learning. You guys signed up for this, whether you want to believe it or not. So this person's starting to really focus on the solution rather than the problem. And the problem of them, you know, everything that they've been through, they were trying to pacify the situation or mitigate the situation, doing things that were not helpful to their well-being. What this person's about to tell you too is going to be very shocking. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this person's going to tell you some serious stuff. And there's a lot of dark energy here, but there is something that they had an issue with mentally, and that's not to judge them at all. But things are going to come to light. You're going to get clarity here about why they did what they did. And they know they have to be honest with you with this, Leo, because if they don't, they know that there won't be another chance with you, because the truth is what sets us free. It's what heals us. So they've been working very, very hard on what to say to you, and actually tell you that you helped heal them tremendously. The bottom of the deck is sunshine. It's the sun card. It's healing. Good vibes, happy times, positive attitude, things going well. The answer is yes. This could also be somebody changing their mind about you, and they're going to get down on their knees to ask you to marry them, because we do have the answer is yes at the bottom of the deck here with the sunshine card. They're trying to be positive about this. You know, when they come back to reconcile, to reunite with you, and this meetup could very well lead to an engagement. Aries got a similar message. So, There's a lot of energy about engagements and proposals and reconciliation, guys. It's not even funny. It's just a matter of timing. Okay? So, but you have to be in your divine feminine energy if you want this to happen. If you're still bittered and angry about what they've done, you still have some healing to do, okay? Because true love cannot come to your heart space if you're still trying to judge this person and point fingers at them and have that heart, like, there's a hole there. True love doesn't come to you when the hole is there, when you have that dark energy. It doesn't make sense. Divine union is not dark union, whatever the hell that is. You see what I'm saying, right? So this person's really having a positive mindset when they tell you the truth, and things come to light, and when they tell you why they did the things that they did, because they know the truth is everything. There are going to be happy times between the two of you. The Three of Cups is there. Things are really going to be going well. So if you are the masculine who is watching this, you're going to be the one who's going to shed some light on this. And you're going to be kind of like down on your knees asking for forgiveness, or telling your feminine why you made them an option. Everything else that I said, this is Spirit telling you that things are going to go well. You cannot doubt this, and you cannot be afraid of this. Okay, there's a tremendous amount of fear with this Nine of Swords here. That the wouldas, couldas, shouldas, I should have done this, I should have done that, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that, what if it goes wrong, what if she rejects me, what if this. You intuitively know that things are going to go well. If you're a Leo's person, or you're like the cross watcher, or whatever this is, if you're the one who's coming back and to reconcile and to meet up with this person, you have to understand that this person will forgive you. Because if they are true divine feminine, they're going to let the past stay in the past. And some of them know exactly what you've been going through. And again, with the advice and the love is selfless, for those Leos who have been in that energy and this person comes around, everything's going to work out just fine. Just fine. Okay, so what else am I missing? Oh yeah, I'm going to pull the romance angels. Okay, so the extended, guys, the link for the extended is in the description box below. The extended is going to be an 18+ reading. I do have some very, very dirty decks. I'm going to show you a couple of them after I pull these cards. The link to the description, the link to the extended 18+ extended reading is in the description box below. We're going to look into what they've healed sexually, or what they are healing sexually, what their deepest, darkest fantasies are about you. And I mean, it's like off the wall stuff, okay? I mean, there's no holds bar with these cards. We're also going to look in what is happening next in your connection with your person, and whatever else comes through. Oh, and some message cards, okay? What else they want to say to you. All right, what else do we need to know about this connection between Leo and their person? How they're feeling and thinking. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, playing serious. Oh, it's like, no, I want to go back in. Somebody's going to tell you that, no, I'm going back in. Nope, we're doing this again. I'm hearing for somebody, if your person's a Leo or something, they're very good in bed. Like, Leos are very good with that stuff. It's like, nope. You're coming over and over and over and over again. It's like they're not going to stop until like you come like 10 times, 20 times, whatever. They have that fire with them. They're passionate, man, and they have that playful energy. It's like, you know, this person's really going to be, I mean, and maybe coupled with a Taurus moon here, I mean, that's a nice combination, I have to say. If it's like Leo sun, Taurus moon type of thing, or the Taurus moon, whatever, or just strong fire in the chart. So I'm getting this because I said that, you know, they're not going to be done with you, okay? So we have the very soon card. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. See, with that decision energy, where is it? The keys on the ring? They know that they have to make a decision very soon so that it comes to them, because they want this reconciliation. They want to reunite with you. They want to have fun with you again. They want to go out with you. They want to do something with you on top of other things. So they're really realizing it's like, I cannot make Leo an option anymore. I know I want to be with Leo, so I'm gonna have to make that choice. And Spirit's telling them to make that choice very soon. So, and again, we can't force somebody to make a decision. Do not go back to your person and say, oh, I saw Jess's reading and you need to make a decision very soon because the card said so. No. God will tell them. God is telling them through this. You do not need to force anything, okay? This is for your person saying that they know they need to make a clear choice. They know what choice that they've made. They've chosen you, okay? This is also saying that whatever's happening here, this reunion, this meetup, this date, you know, the answer is yes, the proposal, whatever, it's happening very soon. Now, God doesn't really have soon in his vocabulary, right? But it's happening eventually. For some of you, it could very well happening sooner than you think. It could be happening sooner than you think. I think I said that correctly. Unrequited love is at the bottom of the deck. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. All right, so what I'm getting from this is if you're dimming your light, feminines, if you're losing that fire and that energy, that strong passion for your person, you're actually going to be repelling them, okay? Because that passion, that chemistry is what keeps that fire on. It keeps things going. So if you're dimming your light, if you're moving away from that, it's actually not going to come to you very soon. Your person's going to feel it, and they're going to resist, you know, actually taking action, coming towards you. Now, this unrequited love, because it's the bottom of the deck, is because this person realizes that they didn't give you the love that you were giving them, right? You gave them selfless love. You gave them unconditional love with that great advice energy. And they are, they're seeing now that, you know, you're the one for them. And that's why they're trying to work on this. They want to work on this with you. And they're working very hard on this event, this proposal, this meetup or something, because they want it to be right this time, and they want to have happy times with you, and they're trying to be positive because they're also afraid that you're going to give them the unrequited love that they gave you initially. All right, so this is also saying that in the past, with the not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this thing going, it was because you guys weren't aligned yet. There was a lot of outdated thinking and a lot of social conditioning that was going on, a lot of past life stuff, a lot of trauma, which had both of you realize that, you know, unconditional love is everything, and you guys had to do your work to understand this. This could also be, yeah, with this guy kissing the woman's hand, she's kind of taken aback by it. Like, wait, what? Now you're going to romance me? Now you're going to kiss my hand and stuff like that? You're going to do this now? Like, soon? This person, though, is going to really show you a good time, but they're going to show you good times that are going to be different than the times you spent together. Because before it was like repetitive. It was a cycle that you guys were going through. So this individual is going to do it right this time. But I'm seeing they're doing it the way that a true divine masculine would do it, which includes when I talk about with that Leo energy and the Taurus moon energy, the person making sure, if it's a male here I'm talking about, making sure that the female, that she comes first and that she goes however many times. Maybe he'll ask her, how many times do you want to go before I, whatever, that type of energy where this person wants to prove to you that they're putting you first because of that unrequited love energy that they didn't give to you, the love they didn't give to you before. All right. So before I go to the extended, we are going to pull a love oracle card. And there's balance right there that wants to come out. So again, the extended reading, the link to the extended is in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, click on the extended videos link in my header. I said head, yes I did. So that you can view your Leo extended reading. And remember, it's an 18+ reading this time around, all right? Because it is February. So my guides wanted me to do something different, something special. And the extendeds are 18+. Oh, before I do that, they want me to show you the cards, okay? Hold on. Here's one. Okay. The light is kind of weird today, so don't mind me, guys. Okay. These are the cards that I'm going to be using, the decks I'm going to be using in the extended. Here's the other one. Here's another deck. These are by Angelic Revelation 144, if you're curious. Sorry, I know there's a lot of glare. I have to turn on the light. See? Some of them are way worse than that. Not worse in a bad, but I mean, it's dirty. It's dirty. Okay. So the card that came out to close this out, your guidance, freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Again, this is for your person. The truth will set you free. It's like you can't hold back anymore. That's what I was saying. This person's realizing, like, I need to make a choice here, but they've made the choice. The next thing that they need to do is to take action, right? Yes, I made the clear choice. They're going to say yes. Things are going to go well. Having a positive mindset, right? That's freeing them of that 9 of Swords. It's like if I get out of my head and stop worrying, the wouldas, couldas, shouldas, the what ifs, everything will be fine because they intuitively know that this is going to work out, okay? There's nothing stopping your person. If you're the person watching this who's going after a Leo, guys, there's nothing stopping you, okay? There's absolutely nothing stopping you. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Again, introspection. They really looked within and said, you know what? Why do I feel like this for this person? Why am I holding myself back? Right? If I know I won't Leo, if I know I want to do something, I gotta have that positive mindset. Feel the good feeling of knowing what's gonna happen when I know it's gonna work out just fine. Getting over the replaying the events from the past and the social conditioning, the outdated thinking. All right. So, this is also for you guys, Leo, to look inside in yourself as to why you feel the way you do about this person. It's here when you feel that, like, that love that's you've never felt before, and you feel that bliss and you've never felt that with anybody else. That's your person. That's the true love is there. All right, don't look so much into the 3D stuff or what other people are telling you about this connection is, because you know in your heart of hearts that this is real. Okay, so I hope you liked this reading, Leo. If you did, like, share, subscribe. I usually say that in my outro, but they want me to say it again. I am now going to move to the extended description box, guys. The 18 plus readings in the description box below for the beginning of February 2023. I also going to use the sexual tarot. What? Tarot sexual magic cards, okay, for the extended as well. So I know people like those cards, but yeah, if this is where I leave you, Leo, thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starting out.